Hi, good morning to everyone. This is Spyros Athanasiadis from ICCS. Okay, ICCS, its abbreviation, the full name is Institute of Communication and Computer Systems. It belongs to National Technical University of Athens, and the whole institute consists by 12 research units, 24 research labs, more than 800 researchers, and mainly it has contracts with European Commission, national authorities, agency, and industry. It is among the top European organization in terms of funding from competitive research projects, and within the 3 top positions in research in Greece. Now, I specifically belong to ICCS group, and my team has more than 150 members and participate in more than 117 research projects and coordinate several of them. We mainly have 3 teams: intelligence transportation systems, smart integrated systems, and crisis management and secure societies. And we have one common department to support all these teams, which is entitled Technology and Innovation Department, and support all the projects with all the software and the hardware developments needed. Mainly we're active in civil protection, disaster resilience, border management, critical infrastructure protection, cybersecurity. We're participating and also coordinating emergency EU-funded projects, and also we're the coordinator of the first disaster resilience innovation cluster in Greece. I would like to present today our solution, the Tria System, which is now is under development in ingenious project. It consists of 3 main parts. The first is a wearable device, which is can be attached by the first responders to the victim when we have a rescue mission. The second part of the solution is a mobile application, which can run in any handheld device. And finally, we have a platform which is collect all the information and can visualize the data in the control center, the command center, or even though distributed to other components. So let's go to each component to see some details. First of all, we have the Triage device, let's say the indicator. It's a very small device. We currently have prototypes with rechargeable batteries and with batteries that can use for only one use. Mainly, the Triage indicator has a QR code and a LED light, which is represent the status of the victim. We have the Triage mobile application. So when we have a rescue mission and the first responders find the victim in the field, he can use his mobile or any handheld device, scan the indicator, the Triage device, via Bluetooth, and assign details regarding the status of the victim. And when the details entered by the first responder in the command center, everyone that has access to this application, this platform, can have details for the status of all the victims already identified for the first responders, and have an overview of them, and let's say can prioritize who must go first to the hospital. So what we have done and what we're planning to do is we started the initial design during in PrEP, a European project, and we try to digitalize the procedure of triaging. So instead of have paper forms filled by first responders, we try to develop a new hardware, the device that already presented, the triage device, with a LED light to present the status of the victim and collect all the information through our application and represent it also through our web platform to the command center. So in the first project, we initially start to design the first prototypes. We continue the development during Genius, and we're planning during this year to have our final versions after the third prototype that will be ready the upcoming months. So we're planning to go to the market by the end of this year. And the next step will be to integrate our solution with a wristband that is under development by ICCS also during Nightingale, where it can be attached to the victim and retrieve vital signs from the status and let's say auto-update the status of the victim in application. Furthermore, we're aiming also to upgrade and let's say integrate our solution and include it in AR applications. And the gaps were identified in our project and also listed in FIRE-IN is to provide a solution that is easy to transport, deploy in the field. It is lightweight. Try to let's say digitize the procedure for triaging solution or a procedure, sorry, which is made by first responders during an incident. There is no direct competition at this point because we're replacing mainly a paper method. And at this point, it is easier, faster, without any information lost in the field. Finally, I would like to share the first feedback that we have from end users, and specifically from Apu Samu, the public hospital from France, which also help us regarding the forms and the interface and what we have to visualize for the first responder to complete in the field, to fulfill in the field. And also the feedback that we had from PSNI, the Police Service of Northern Ireland, which already both organizations have tested and validated this solution. So the feedback that we have up to now is that our solution is speed up the triage process. It is more easier to use than the original traditional paper triage forms. And they proposed to investigate, and they were under development for this solution to add vital signs by sensor will be attached to the victim and to provide and let's say auto-update status of the victim. Thank you very much for your time. I will be also available in the overall QA session for any question.
Thank you very much, Mr. Athanasiadis, and it's very nice to see, a roadmap and how each European funded project has paved the way for follow-up projects, and to see your solutions, getting more advanced with more funding.